Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we of course began continuing to explore the Great Plateau by doing the Magnesis Shrine and the Cryonis Shrine, as well as getting to all sorts of chaos with some goblin camps. And of course, in this episode, we are going to finish the Great Plateau stuff by doing the remaining shrines. Now, I forgot to make some more cold resistance food. So that's why I've got Link walking with the torch over here. And I see that ice keys behind him. I really hope he doesn't attack him. That would be real annoying. And I'm making my way down this mountain very slowly as there's some kind of cool thing that this is a little cool detail that this is something I actually did not know about until like a couple years after this game came out. Like, because obviously we all know this game came out in 2017. So like sometime in 2019 or something I found out about this. So I wanted to go ahead and demonstrate it to you without dying if we can, in case anyone doesn't know about it. Here we are right by this freezing cold waterfall. This was the thing I was mentioning. We walk on through this little caveway entry here. We can go ahead and walk on right behind the waterfall, which is pretty cool, and I believe there should be some chests right over here waiting for us. Got some cool stuff like some arrows. And oh god, Link's gonna freeze to death. Well, let's go ahead and get these quickly before you die out here, Link. Spike Bokobo, I forgot this has that. Cool, I will definitely take that. I already have another torch. I can make do without that one. Okay, now back to the fireplace before you freeze to death. You know, Link, it really is nice walking on through the snow. Oh my god, you just started a fire. Oh goddamn. Alright, well, let's ignore that for now. We've got to keep making our way over here beyond the mountains through the beautiful, pure white snow. And hopefully you keep that torch running as long as you can, because if that goes out, well, things aren't going to be looking too good for us. Oh my god, you're almost trying to burn yourself right there, Link. Be careful, man. Okay, so I was checking the map to remember how far we gotta go, and yeah, it's a lot further than I remember. Gotta go all the way over here. Oh man, just got a little more to go, and I believe somewhere around here, I think we got like some more enemies we could fight. Although I might save that until after we've done the shrine, because man, I really should probably get some more cold resistance food. But at least we have the torch. But I can't fly with it, of course. Oh, hey! How you doing there, Bokoblin? Yeah, just, you don't see him, alright? Oh god, he sees him. Oh, shit. Oh god. Oh my god, that is not good. Hello! Okay, stay over there, please. I do not want to fight you. Okay, Link. Just keep on going, bro. I do not want to fight. We're almost there, Bokoblin. Please don't do this. We're almost there. Please, please. He'll do anything, man. Do you want an apple? Shit, I mean, I can't really drop an apple for you right now, but as soon as he gets out of the snow, apple on him. It's his treat. No. Oh, you backed off? Damn, I was actually serious about giving you that apple, but damn, I guess not. Alright, suit yourself. We've arrived at our destination, right over here above the shrine. I think somewhere around here we should be good to... Oh god, not over there. Oh god, Link, be careful. Oh my god. God damn. Well, that could have been very bad if we took some fall damage, but hey, we didn't, and we have another shrine to unlock. The Owa Dame Shrine. I think I got it right this time. I don't know. But who cares? Onwards. Stasis. Stop the flow of time for an object. With stasis, we can now fully stop the flow of time. But of course, as you can see right here, we can only do it with a certain amount of objects here and there throughout the game. Not everything can be stasis, but for when you can find one to do it with, it's very fun to do so, as, boom, right there, stops the flow, and it's very fun for a lot of puzzles. Later on in the game, from what I remember, there's some pretty cool puzzles that we can get our hands on doing with stasis. Now, there's a chest over here in the back that I want to go ahead and pick up. Oh god, that was wrongly timed. Oh, we should be good to sneak in from the back over here, right? There we go. Perfect. Traveler shield. Nice. Alright, okay. That boulder is... I'm just gonna wait for it to come back. Come on. Do your thing. Stop tempting me to run. I know you're gonna spawn back. There we go. Perfect. I was gonna do it too. Thank God I waited a bit longer. And here we are right over at the end. Although, this thing right over here, I would like to pick this up. It is a very, very cool weapon we can go ahead and use. You know what? I'll go ahead and drop this, I'll drop the rusty broadsword. I know Link went through so much trouble pulling that out of the stone back in the first episode, but it's not very good, so I'm just gonna leave it there for the iron sledgehammer. This thing is gonna be pretty important for something I want to show off later, probably maybe in the next episode or something. I don't know. We'll see. Now the game spawns that thing here because they want you to hit this ball with stasis with that hammer, just like that, but I'm saving it for something else. And that's also, of course, another cool thing you can do with stasis is launch objects very far across the world. We've only got one more shrine left to collect, and that is that one all the way over there. Now, we could be going over to get it the easy way by walking through there from the Great Plateau Tower, but you know what? Link likes to take risks here and there, and we're going to do this the scary way, which is another way you can go ahead and try to do this. That is by carefully making our way down this mountain. Now, I guess you could have also gotten to the shrine by climbing this mountain, but it's kind of scary. Especially when you're trying to climb down. I'll do my best. I actually would like to pick up those mushrooms there. They're going to be handy for some cooking stuff later on. As long as we keep this nice and slow, we should be good to go, hopefully. Okay, Link. Easy does it. Don't need to rush things, although I am very tempted to jump off at would most likely kill him. I don't want to risk doing that. Okay, we should be good to drop down from here. You know what? If I could go for a jump attack on that Bokoblin, that'd be pretty fire. Although I don't know if I'd be able to. You know what? Let's test it. Oh, god damn it. Why'd you have to run back? I could have done it there. Come back over here, Bokoblin. Actually, hold on. You know, I have the perfect idea. I'm going to go ahead and drop an apple on them. Free food. There we go. Perfect. They didn't get to give it to the blue one, but I'll give it to you! Come here! Oh, God. Damn! Get over here. Oh, preferably, I would not want you to fall off the cliff. Come back. There we go. Perfect. Did you guys eat the apple? Was it good? Did they eat it? I think they did. I don't see it anywhere around. Cool. I'm glad you guys liked it. Sorry that Link had to kill you there, but, you know, he was using the apple as bait. Okay, now to get over to this side, we want to go ahead and carefully chop down any one of these trees, I think. Let's go with this one. Carefully chop it down, but not all the way, as we want to go ahead and use it as a bridge. Oh, sorry, old man. He didn't mean to scare you. It's the only way he can get across. My bad. Ooh, I would like... Oh, I would like to pick up this Korok leaf, because there's some funny things you could do with this thing, but I think I'll wait later. We'll have many opportunities to have some fun with that later on. How you doing, old man? Oh, fancy that. So I meet again. I thought this tree here might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want it is quite an art. The trick is to turn your hips so that they face where you want the tree to land. So, I see you found my axe. Why not help me out and give it a few swings? I'm working up quite a sweat here, but these bones could use a break. Sure, I mean, you could chop it down for you if you want. Just watch and learn from the master. Here we go. Step out of the way. There we go. Perfect. Oh, don't want that to fall on you like it did last time. There we go. You're just going to walk away? Were you even paying attention? Sir, you were not even paying attention to Link's masterful wood chopping skills right there. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, I see you did my work for me. Wonderful. Go ahead and take some of that wood for yourself. Don't be shy now. Damn, the old man's got some sort of third eye or something. He wasn't even paying attention to Link chopping down that tree. The next shrine is, of course, very close to here, but I actually want to wait for the old man to very slowly make his way back to the cooking pot over here, As there's a cool little thing we can get by talking to him. We just gotta go ahead and wait for him to stay here. There we go. Oh, there are a few things as delightful as roaring fire. This body of mine isn't what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal. Simply open your inventory, grab hold of your ingredients, and toss them in. Try to consider how the ingredients will complement one another. You can even make a dish that increases your stamina. It's all about being creative and trying different things. The Old Man's Diary. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today, I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish on my side, I no longer have need of that itchy warm doublé. I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper. However, I simply cannot remember what else I used. My age is catching up to me. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I have only my own knowledge and memory to rely on. Still, if I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warm doublé. However, it seems unlikely that such a miraculous wish will ever be fulfilled. Well, don't you worry, Link here is going to fulfill your wish, as cooking that spicy meat and seafood fry is going to be what we want to do in order to get the warm doublé, which is the thing I was talking about. Now for this, as you can easily tell by the name of the food, we want to take a spicy pepper, 1 raw meat that I got for hunting that boar in the last episode, and 1 Hyrule bass, and put them all together. And there it is. Nice. I have no idea how the old man forgot that you needed a Hyrule bass from that when it's literally a seafood, but, I mean, I guess like he said, its age is probably catching up to him. If you're moved by any wild culinary inspirations, feel free to cook yourself a meal using my pot over there. Well, he's got something that your past self from the diary would be impressed about. Wait, is that? That looks just like my signature perfect dish, spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you... Well, I suppose that is not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? Ah, of course. Hyrule bass. How could I have forgotten? Well done. Now please allow me to reward your culinary efforts with this warm doublé. Hell yeah, the warm doublé. Which gives you cold resistance, which is very helpful, and, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have went to go get this doublé before going off into the snow shrines, but you know what? Whatever. Link did it the more daring way, which is more fun. With that, you'll be able to resist the bite of colder environments. As for me, I know a great spicy meat and seafood fry recipe, so I can do without that warm doublé. Thank you very much for the doublé here. And you know what? I'll go ahead and put it on Link, as it's a little bit more stylish than the old shirt as well. Nice little, kind of like a turquoise green color going on. Looks pretty sick. We've got another Bokoblin camp to take care of, so let's go, Link. Here we go! Before he heads out, I'm going to go ahead and take this honey as well. Get out of here, bees. Just like before. It's not your honey anymore. Come over here. Come here, have a swing at this axe. And thank you for the honey. And some bomb arrows. Hell yeah, I was waiting for these, man. Hey, how you doing, Bokoblins? You mind if you join too? It's nice out here. Nice night with the fire. Oh, man. You want to fight, huh? Well, I assure you, Link just wanted to go ahead and chill here. But no, you just had to fight. Alright, well, don't mind him. He's going to go ahead and murder! Damn. you know, y'all could have been friends and sat and had some fun with the fire. You started it, not him. And here we are. We finally arrived at the area where our last shrine in the plateau is going to be. But here, it's guarded by quite the scary sons of bitches right over here. Here we go, we got our first look at the big guardians. We ran into the little ones, of course, in the other trials, little guys with their walking legs. And now we got the big guys, which are very scary, as you saw there for a little bit. They can target Link with a laser, and once that fully charges, it's quite the explosion, and that's going to instantly kill him. Although, there is actually a way we can kill it, and it's not by using weapons, as these guys have a crazy amount of health. There's another way we can do it. It's quite risky, and I'm not the best at doing it, even still. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Let's go, Guardian. Come over here. Let's go. One thing we can do to kill him is deflect the laser with a shield parry. Oh my god, I did it. Nice. Get out of here. You too, Keys. Damn. Alright. There we go. Nice. They're not so scary once you can learn how to do that, but I'm still not really the best at doing this, even after like the millions times I've played this game. So you know what? For now, I'm going to go ahead and ignore the rest of those statues, because here we are, finally at the shrine. The Ja Bai Shrine. That I know I butchered that one. I know that for sure. The bomb trial for last. Sheikah Slate Rune. Remote bomb. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. Hell yeah, man. Here we are, the remote bombs. Definitely my favorite of the Sheikah runes in this game. As, of course, like I mentioned, we can detonate them whenever we want. And it's not like other Zelda games where we gotta stack up on bombs at shops or anything else. We have infinite supply of bombs we can remotely detonate at our disposal. Anytime we want, and goddamn, it is so much fun. Now, as you saw, when it spawned in to the Sheikah Slate, you get two of them. You get a circular one, and you get a square one. Now, later on in the game, we'll be dealing with puzzles that kind of more utilize the shapes of these bombs, as we'll eventually run into puzzles with the circular ones, where only the circular ones will be allowed to like slip in through like a little tunnel area or something. It'll make sense if you don't know what I'm talking about once we get to that point. But for now, we press on. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and throw it over there. Preferably without Link getting involved. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I know. I'm stupid. I forgot this shrine has you using what I was just talking about right over here. Let's go ahead and slip in the circular bomb through there. Slide on through to launch it. All the way over there. To cause some destruction. Which does lead us to the end of the shrine. Although, I do want to go ahead and pick up this chest over here. Once I wait for this thing to recharge over here. There we go. Perfect. Nice. I will gladly take an amber. Now, to this day, I still don't know why they have, like, this orb that rolls around with those statues, because you literally can't do anything with it. If I'm remembering right, I'm pretty sure there's, like, no point of using that at all. It's just for decoration, I guess. I don't know. Take him away. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, he didn't really need to because the ladder was right there. But you know what? Sometimes Link feels a little lazy, which I don't blame him. Yeah, had to go through quite the trek in the snowy mountains of Great Plateau here. How you doing, old man? With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map, with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where two lines connecting the shrines would cross. There. I will be waiting. Very mysteriously disappearing old man, as that is kind of like the hint of what the old man is all about, which he will go into more detail when he meets him up at the spot over there. Now, I remember when this game first came out, I was struggling so hard. I was like, where in the hell do you want Link to go? But you know, when you really start to think about it, and obviously the more times I played this game as the years went on after it came out, it's pretty easy to understand what he was saying. Right, of course, right over here, he was mentioning the Temple of Time. We want to go ahead and head over there to meet him. He's arrived, old man. He's here to talk to you at the Temple of Time. Okay, now before we actually go ahead and talk to him, we can actually go ahead and interact with the goddess statue now that we've got 4 spirit orbs, as I think I kind of teased this like in the last episode or something, but with the spirit orbs, we can go ahead and utilize them right over here. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me, what is that you desire? Yes, now with the power of collecting 4 spirit orbs, it's every time you get 4, we can go ahead and get a stamina vessel or a heart container, as the spirit orbs are how you get the full amount of hearts in Breath of the Wild, because there are no heart pieces in this game. They got rid of heart pieces in this game. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get the heart container. I always thought it's more important to have more hearts than more stamina. I shall grant the power you seek. And there we go. Nice. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. He'll do his best. The blessings of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here. Quickly. Sir, he's not a spirit like you. He can't just teleport wherever he wants. He's got to do it the real hard-working way. And that is by making our way over here. Link's got to properly climb over this place. Right up to the top, as the old man awaits him at the rooftop of the Temple of Time. Okay, I will admit, it probably would have been better to get stamina just for this part, but it's not that bad if you know how to conserve your stamina well enough. Obviously, of course, be careful of the holes in the roof. And there we go. Because there's also another reason why I chose the heart container instead, but I'll go into that like much later into the playthrough. Because right now, we've got more important things to do, such as finally talking to the old man.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
King Rome, the last king of Hyrule.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned against us. The champions lost their powers, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, bravely lapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the Kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
And that brings them to where they are today.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself.
He figured.
Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Don't you worry, King Rome. He'll take care of it. Go on. Here is the paraglider, just as I promised. Finally, the paraglider is now in Link's hands. An item that you received from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it. Hell yeah. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Destroy Ganon. Hell yeah, it's time to do that. But obviously not right now, because like King Rome said, that would be very unwise. And speaking of doing that, obviously the funny thing with Breath of the Wild with beating Ganon and all that, you can actually head straight to the castle right now and tango with Ganon if you want to right now. But yeah, it's really for the best that you don't do that, as he's gonna be kicking Link's ass like very easily. Now here we go. We got the paraglider, so we can now finally fly around all across Hyrule whenever we want. And man, I remember like doing this for the first time. I was amazed. It's still like so badass. Like no matter how many times I do it, it's just so cool flying around and all that. We've done all the shrines, got 4 spirit orbs, got ourselves a heart container because of that, and finally Link got to learn the truth about what happened 100 years ago, and finally got the paraglider from the king. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up things here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I'll see you in the next one, where it'll be time for Link to finally make his way off the Great Plateau, off into the Hyrule Kingdom below, to make his way over to Impa in Kakariko Village for quite the trek through the dueling peaks. One more quick thing I do want to say before I wrap up things here. Sorry if I'm making this outro extremely long. I just want to point out that starting August 14th, which it's possible it might be August 14th by the time this video is out. I'm just saying this now because when I'm recording this, it's still the 13th. I'm going to be out of town for a couple days, I think from Wednesday to Thursday, I believe. So yeah, during that period, I unfortunately will not be able to have any videos out because I'll be out of town. But as soon as I'll be back Thursday night, and I'll make sure I'll have a video out as soon as I can on Friday the following day. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and quickly point that out. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're enjoying my videos, and I'll see ya in the next one. Peace.